Your brain shrinks by 5% every decade after age 40. That's the bad news. The good news? Neurologists have identified one specific exercise that not only stops this shrinkage, but actually grows new brain cells at any age, and it takes just 15 minutes a day. I'm going to reveal the exact brain exercise that neurologists at Harvard Medical School and the Mayo Clinic recommend above all others for people over 50. This isn't about crossword puzzles or brain training apps. This is about a scientifically validated technique that increased hippocampus volume by 2% in clinical trials. That might sound small, but that's equivalent to reversing 2 years of brain aging. First, let's understand what's happening to your brain right now. The average brain loses about 0.5% of its volume annually after age 50. By age 70, you've lost approximately 10% of your brain mass. But it's not uniform. The hippocampus, your memory center, shrinks even faster, about 1 to 2% per year. Research published in Neurology shows this is why 40% of people over 65 experience some form of memory loss. The prefrontal cortex, responsible for decision-making and focus, also deteriorates. A study from UC San Francisco found that processing speed declines about 15% per decade, starting at age 50. And here's what's terrifying. This accelerates. Dr. Gary Small from UCLA found that the brain aging process speeds up exponentially after age 60. The shrinkage you experience from 60 to 70 is greater than from 40 to 60. But here's where it gets exciting. In 2011, Dr. Arthur Kramer at the University of Illinois published groundbreaking research in the Proceedings of the National Academy of Sciences. His team discovered that certain activities don't just slow brain aging, they reverse it. They found that one specific type of exercise increased the size of the hippocampus by 2% over just 1 year in adults aged 55 to 80. What was this miracle exercise? It was moderate aerobic exercise, specifically walking, but combined with a cognitive challenge. And this brings us to the #1 brain exercise neurologists recommend: dual task training. This is the simultaneous engagement of your physical body and cognitive mind in a coordinated, challenging way. Here's why dual task training is so powerful. Your brain has something called cognitive reserve, which is like a savings account of neural connections. Research from Columbia University shows that people with higher cognitive reserve can withstand more brain pathology before showing symptoms of dementia. Dr. Yakov Stern found that cognitive reserve could delay dementia symptoms by up to 5 years. Dual task training builds this reserve faster than anything else because it forces neuroplasticity. You're creating new neural pathways, strengthening existing connections, and increasing brain-derived neurotrophic factor, or BDNF, which is literally fertilizer for your brain. A study in the Journal of Alzheimer's Disease found that dual task training improved executive function by 35% in just 12 weeks. So what does dual task training actually look like? The gold standard, recommended by the American Academy of Neurology, is walking while performing cognitive tasks. But not just any cognitive task. Dr. Joe Verghese from Albert Einstein College of Medicine studied over 400 seniors and found that specific combinations produced the best results. Here's the exact protocol. Start with a 20-minute walk at a moderate pace where you can talk but feel slightly breathless. During this walk, perform one of these cognitive challenges. Option 1. Count backwards from 100 by sevens. 100, 93, 86, 79, and so on. This engages your working memory and attention system simultaneously with physical coordination. Option 2. Name items in a category for each letter of the alphabet. For example, animals, antelope, bear, cheetah, dolphin. This activates language centers and memory retrieval. Option 3, and this is the most powerful. walk with a partner and discuss a complex topic like current events, a book you're reading, or solving a hypothetical problem. Dr. Laura Middleton from the University of Waterloo found that socially engaged walking produced 40% better cognitive outcomes than walking alone with mental tasks. But here's the key. You must maintain the physical challenge while doing the cognitive task. If you slow down too much or stop walking to think, you lose the dual task benefit. The magic happens when your brain has to manage both simultaneously. This forces the creation of new neural pathways that single-task activities don't create. Now let's add the supporting exercises that compound these benefits. Number 1. Learn a complex skill. A landmark study published in Psychological Science followed adults aged 60 to 90 who learned digital photography, quilting, or both. After just 3 months, 15 hours per week, their memory performance matched that of people 30 years younger. The key is novelty and complexity. Dr. Denise Park, who led this research, found that activities must be cognitively demanding and unfamiliar. Doing crossword puzzles you're already good at doesn't count. Learning a new language, musical instrument, or complex craft does. The brain grows through struggle, not comfort. Number 2. High-intensity interval training for your brain. Research from McMaster University found that short bursts of intense cognitive effort, like 4 minutes of challenging mental arithmetic followed by 2 minutes of rest, repeated 5 times, increased BDNF levels by 32%. This is the cognitive equivalent of HIIT training for your body. Number 3. Meditation and mindfulness. A study from Harvard found that just 8 weeks of meditation practice increased gray matter density in the hippocampus and reduced it in the amygdala, your stress center. Dr. Sarah Lazar's research showed that 50-year-old meditators had the same amount of gray matter as 25-year-olds in prefrontal regions. But exercise alone isn't enough. Your brain needs the right fuel. Research from Rush University's Memory and Aging Project followed over 900 people and found that those who followed the MIND diet had cognitive abilities equivalent to someone 7.5 years younger. The MIND diet emphasizes leafy greens, berries, especially blueberries, fatty fish rich in omega-3s, nuts, and olive oil. A study in neurology found that people who ate fish once per week had a 60% lower risk of Alzheimer's. The omega-3 fatty acid DHA literally rebuilds brain cell membranes. And here's something critical. Blueberries contain anthocyanins that cross the blood-brain barrier. Research from the University of Cincinnati found that older adults with mild cognitive impairment who consumed blueberry juice daily for 12 weeks showed improved memory function and reduced depressive symptoms. The dose: 1 cup of blueberries or 8 ounces of blueberry juice daily. Now let's talk about the sleep connection, because this is where most people sabotage their brain health. During deep sleep, your brain clears beta amyloid plaques, the toxic proteins that cause Alzheimer's. Research from UC Berkeley found that adults over 60 who sleep less than 6 hours per night have a 30% higher risk of dementia. Dr. Matthew Walker, author of Why We Sleep, explains that deep sleep is when your brain consolidates memories and repairs itself. But here's the problem. Deep sleep decreases with age. By 70, you're getting 80% less deep sleep than you did at 25. The solution: cognitive behavioral therapy for insomnia, which studies show is more effective than sleeping pills. Key principles: same bedtime and wake time every day, even weekends. No screens 90 minutes before bed. The blue light suppresses melatonin by 50%. Bedroom temperature between 65 and 68 degrees Fahrenheit for optimal sleep. And here's a game changer: a hot bath 90 minutes before bed. It raises your core temperature, then the rapid cooling afterward triggers sleep onset. Let's put this all together into your 30-day brain training protocol. Week 1. Start the dual-task walking routine. 20 minutes, 5 days per week, walking with cognitive challenges. Week 2. Add the MIND diet. Focus on 1 serving of leafy greens and a half cup of berries daily. Week 3. Begin learning a new complex skill. Commit to 30 minutes daily of deliberate practice on something completely new to you. Week 4. Optimize sleep. Implement the sleep hygiene protocol and aim for 7 to 8 hours nightly. By day 30, you should notice improvements in processing speed, working memory, and mental clarity. But the real magic happens at 90 days. That's when neuroimaging studies show measurable increases in hippocampal volume. By 6 months, you're looking at cognitive performance improvements of 20 to 35% across multiple domains. One final insight from the landmark finger trial in Finland, which followed over 1,200 adults aged 60 to 77. They found that a combination of exercise, cognitive training, diet, and social engagement reduced cognitive decline by 25% compared to controls. But here's what's remarkable. The benefits were greatest in people who started with mild cognitive impairment. It's never too late. If this video convinced you to take your brain health seriously, do 2 things right now. First, subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell because I'm releasing advanced cognitive optimization strategies every week. Second, comment below with your favorite brain exercise or the new skill you're going to learn. I read every single comment and I'll give you personalized suggestions. And watch the next video where I reveal the 5 supplements neurologists actually take themselves for brain health based on the latest clinical research. Your sharp, vibrant mind at 80 starts with the decision you make today.